The mere mention of Jalan Doraisamy, a little back lane conjoining in Kuala Lumpur, conjures up Jalan Dangwangi and the Heritage Row. The Heritage Row is an image of colorful clubs and of course soups. Mentioning Doraisamy to the native Keralites, and the first thing that will cross their minds is soup, as this is where a number of mama soup stalls used to operate every evening till the wee hours of the morning. Other than that, there were many buy roti, brother bread vendors, renting the houses that lined this road. There are some soup stalls that are still operating here, but the area is generally upmarket. The arrangements of this street. Clustered buildings based on both sides have different function in increasing movements based on activities. The left side starts with the Sheraton Hotel and it ends with a shop house selling daily goods, while on the right side it starts with a club that operates only during the night and it ends with a mama stall called Said. The movements are created based on functions and alternatives given to occupants relating to the arrangements of the buildings. Hence, movements are mostly based on what the building offers and what the building arrangements shaped the circulation pattern. The transition of the street. Transition is based on the architectural language based on the site, responding to the street as a language semiotic of the streets. The transition of different facade on the building represents a journey through the timeline of Malaysia's architectural styles during the past and present. The facade, based on the left side, which begins with the Sheraton Hotel, represents the transition from Paparich Cafe to the Sheraton building, and it creates an architectural language of the past up to the present. The facade possesses different approach such as New Classical, Art Deco, and Utilitarian style. Thus, it gives different facade and it gives the transition of time and space of the building. Layers are based on arrangements of the buildings and what activities they offer. Different layers have different function, providing different activities to the society. On the left side, the Sheraton Hotel, followed with the Kurnia office, creates a layer of constant activities during the day, whereby people are working. Hence, the specific area can be perceived as a fixed space providing similar function during the day, giving a fixed layer to the area. Which on the other side, which has the clubs, are only functioning during the night, giving a contradicting timeline to the specific area. However, mama stalls and cafes are seen as a buffer zone whereby activities provided by these places are based on fixed timeline as well, such as breakfast, lunch and dinner. Hence, the buffer zone seen as a layer which has constant movement and activities revolve around it regardless whether night or day. Adaptation is responding to street as containers of society, culture, history and memory. Adaptation is a direct element that can be seen based on the building's approach and function. Some buildings adapt its approach, such as the New Classical style, but integrate it with the modern functions. Example, the Gauche Club has a unique vintage architectural approach, but modern day function has been integrated, providing modern functions to the old buildings. Hence, the facade and approach of the building represent the past of history and memory, while the function which has been adapted gives an image of modern day culture reflecting the society. Adaptation creates a clear view of a hybrid Malaysian culture facing today, whereby Western and Malaysian cultures have collided, creating a whole new culture for the new society today.
This club, yeah?
Yeah. We flew in from Western Australia. So.
Sure,
We stayed at the hotel across the road. So it's a heritage building that still works and functions. It's all good to go and should be kept. But if it's to prep it and it needs to be revamped, it should be demolished and built something new. So. As I said, we're staying at the hotel, but there are there's restaurants, there's bars, there's different bits and pieces that would attract different people. So there's things to do, things to come and see for sure.
In the developing countries like Malaysia, particularly in the city of Kuala Lumpur, where rapid development progressed, these heritage buildings are facing threat of being demolished. Normally, foreigners are suggested to visit Jalan Doraisamy to have their dinner at. And actually, there is no particular restaurant that they are suggested to go to, but a few tables along the footpath, and the soup comes from the owner in the back lane of Jalan Doraisamy. Heritage buildings are significant forms and elements of a city. Preservation of these buildings is important for its historical values and knowledge for the future generation. It's believed that the lack of awareness of the building's significance, the lack of incentive to encourage conservation, and the lack of options that the heritage building owners could choose in developing their sites and contribute to the factor of the disappearing of these invaluable urban fabrics.